everybody. Welcome to halfway, day 15 of 30 days and 30 ways to clear your energy. Yesterday, we talked about resolution. We talked about the concept of how do we get to an end result of a problem that we have. And there's lots of different ways that you can do it. I went through a really simple mind map and talked about the concept of how we map those out and how we try to find resolutions to problems, which there's billions of them out there. There's loads of them on Canva. I love using Canva. There's lots of free mind maps available on Canva. If you just want to go in and check some out and see how they work for you, that can be really, really helpful if you are visual, if you want to write stuff down, if you want to get stuff out of your mind onto paper. Now, once you've done that, and you have a really good idea about what some possible solutions are to your problems, you will often start to then dive into the concept of why something isn't working. And you usually use your central theme for that. So, your central theme is usually the problem that you're trying to solve and the biggest issue that you're dealing with at the moment. The mind map comes up with solutions. But remember, one of the things that we often forget is that if we are not already heading towards our solution, there's going to be a reason. And that reason is very often a belief or a vibration or something that isn't working on the subconscious level for you. If I have an intention to climb Mount Everest and I keep getting stuck at base camp, there is going to be a mental, emotional belief block there for me. And the only way that I can heal that is by collecting any information that I can on the subconscious level as to my why, as in the wound or the belief or whatever it is that's stopping me, and heal it on the subconscious level. We cannot move through stuff consciously, in my opinion, unless you have healed it on that subconscious level. We can try, I could keep trying to go up to Mount Everest, but something will always stop me, whether it's an injury or a cold or a fight with my partner or whatever it might be. There is going to be something that's going to stop me from going up the mountain, and I'm going to blame all of those things. But actually, if I did my mind map properly, or if I, delved into it and I was going to be really honest with myself, I would have found a why that's really different to that. All right. All of those are kind of surface things. They're more like tier 2 things. I can't climb Mount Everest because I, had an argument with my husband, or because I've got a cold, or because I'm not fit enough, or because I injured my ankle. Those are, possible things. But then why is that happening? Some resolutions could be, rehabilitate my ankle or make up with my partner or whatever it might be, and that's great. But the why is really important. Why am I not climbing Mount Everest? Why do I have all of these roadblocks? And it's going to be something that I need to sort out in my mind and in my body on a subconscious level. So how do we do that? So first of all, we start with asking lots of whys, which we touched on yesterday. But essentially, it's a process of diving beyond the conscious level. And it does take quite a bit of vulnerability to do this, but it is such a powerful way to meet yourself at your vulnerability and heal it so that this stuff doesn't have to hold you back. And one of the most powerful things that we can do in clearing our energy is start to get really honest with ourselves about where we're at in the first place and take responsibility for it. And we don't have to self-bash, and we don't need to go into a place of, I can't do this because I'm so bad, naughty, whatever. None of that's important. The process of diving, the process of going through all of these whys gives us this beautiful awareness of our subconscious mind and why we aren't hitting our goals. And once we get an awareness of that, the healing is really easy. It really doesn't take much. I'm going to take you through that process in a minute. Sometimes we need to do the process a few times. It depends on how big, how wide, and how deep the issue is and where it comes from. But essentially, what we're really trying to do is find that core limiting issue, the belief or the behavior or whatever it is that's showing up in our lives that's stopping this central issue from being resolved. So if I'm struggling to climb Mount Everest, And why can't I climb Mount Everest? Because of all of these other issues. But why do I have all of these other issues? That's the next level of why. Why do I have all of these issues? Because I'm really scared to climb the mountain. Okay, why am I really scared to climb the mountain? Because I really struggle with my breathing and I just start getting scared that I'm going to die. All right, why am I scared that I'm going to die? I'm really scared that that's going to happen because I don't want to leave my children behind. Why don't I leave my children behind? Because my mother was never there for me as a child, right? That's an example. Okay, so if your mother was never there for you as a child, how does that make you feel? Right? I feel abandoned. So if I was to come back up those layers, I'm really scared to climb Mount Everest because I am afraid of abandoning my children because I felt abandoned as a child. So what I want to do then is start to heal that abandonment issue. I want to start healing that why. And then as soon as I can heal that why, then the rest of those whys go away. And then all of a sudden I can go, wow, I feel a lot better about going up Mount Everest. My ankle feels a lot better. I've made up with my partner. The cold is gone. I feel strong. I feel healthy. I feel motivated. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. And then nothing gets in your way. So, this is the power of dealing with those whys, with those deep subconscious whys. And this is the power of actually moving out of your own way and getting up that mountain. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a really quick healing on this. If you want to dive deeper into that, you can join my Intuitive Mastery School. I have loads and loads and loads of classes and meditations to heal this stuff. And it's a really, really powerful way of moving through the issue rather than around the issue. Okay, so once you've got your why, whatever that why is, we're going to use that why as the topic of the healing. Okay, so remember, you've got your central issue. You've got your possible questions or possible results or resolutions. Then you've got the possible choices, which you are going to do a bit of a meditation on which one is going to be the best choice for you. Okay, you're going to have lots of potential outcomes. You're going to feel and see into those potential outcomes and come up with the path that feels the best for you. And now we're going to deal with the why. We're going to heal the why I haven't done it before now, before you start walking along that path of resolution. Because once you align yourself to the goal and you know where you're going, the rest is easy. You just walk it. Okay. If you don't know precisely your goal that feels right for you in your intuition, and if you haven't healed your why, you will never get there. I wish I could say you will, but I'm telling you, the path will be long and tricky. You can do this much easier, much quicker. You can do this right now. Okay. So, whenever you're ready, shut your eyes and get ready to connect. So, close your eyes. And we're just going to connect into our heart spaces and calm everything down. So, place your hands on your heart space and take a few 5-second breaths in and out. And 2 more of those. And out. And 1 more in and out. And just allow yourself to really connect into your body and into the moment. And what we're going to do is we're going to tune into our bodies. And just inside our chest area, we have this beautiful heart flame, which is part of our chakra system, but it's also part of our energetics. And our heart flame is kind of like our attractive field for the world. It tunes into our auric field and it gives us a sense of who we really are. And on the inside of our heart flame, we have what we call a heart temple. And the heart temple is where our inner divine masculine and feminine live, but it's also our place for internal central healing. And I want you to find your way into your heart temple, whatever that looks like. It could look like a Buddhist temple, a church, a room, a tree. It doesn't matter. Whatever it looks like to you, allow it to reveal itself to you now. And when you've found that, we're going to ask for the archangels of the light to come and hold space around that heart temple to create a sacred space for healing. We're going to call in archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Xenophon, and Metatron to hold 6 directions. You're going to call in your spiritual team of the light to come in and hold space. And we're also going to now call in all parts of you through all levels, body, space, time, dimension, families, and galaxies, wherever it comes from, any intergalactic parts, any ancestral parts, any multidimensional parts, any parallel life parts, any past life, future life parts, any younger life parts, any part of you through any level of the cosmos that is struggling with this why issue that you have. Call them all into your heart temple now. And whenever you're ready, we're going to call in a beautiful energy from source, the level of oneness, this beautiful oneness energy, this crystalline light, healing energy coming down from the greater central sun, through the central sun, through our sun, all the way down through the top of your crown, through your body and through your heart temple. And we're going to flood each and every part of your multidimensionality, your intergalactic part, any part of you, completely flood with this beautiful oneness energy. All the way through, coming through your body, flooding every cell, tissue, and organ of your body as well, throughout your entire auric field. And we're going to allow any part of you that is choosing to heal this to step over the rainbow bridge, which is now being formed on the edge of your heart temple for complete and total healing into your one being now. Flooding and flooding and flooding your body and your heart temple with this oneness energy. And we're going to now pull the universal law of forgiveness, universal energy coming from that crystalline light energy from source, from the greater central sun, through the central sun, through our sun, all the way through your crown, through your body, through your heart temple, flooding each and every part of your multidimensional self with this particular wounding, with the beautiful energy of forgiveness, running through, healing, clearing, and integrating each and every part of you, with each part that is now fully healed, moving across the rainbow bridge into totality, coming all the way through your body, out your feet and into the earth, this beautiful forgiveness energy. 5D, healing, transformative energy. Now keep bringing it through, until you feel a wave of resolution through your body. And then you're going to call in the universal law of one, this love, unconditional love, running through from the greater central sun, through the central sun and this sun, all the way through your crown, down through your body, flooding 5D crystalline energy of love, all the way through every cell, tissue, and organ of your body, and every element of your multidimensionality sitting in your heart temple, allowing each and every part of you to cross that rainbow bridge into complete and utter totality, into your whole healed self. Flooding, flooding, flooding every single particle of your being, every single energy structure of your being, realigning your energy field, rejigging your DNA into a place of absolute harmony, giving yourself the highest possible vibration that you can have in a physical form within your comfort zone, calling it through, calling it through, calling it through, allowing each and every part of you, each and every multidimensional aspect to walk across that rainbow bridge into complete healing. And as each part of you leaves that heart temple and moves across the bridge, you allow yourself to hit a resolution, a healing to your why. And as you allow your new decision, your new direction to come through, we're going to code that new direction and the resolution of it through your body, allowing every cell, tissue, and organ to really vibrate with this new resolution and walk your path. Allowing people to help you, allowing ease and grace along your way, allowing every energy in your body to align with your desired heart-based outcome. And whenever you're ready, we thank any spiritual team of the light that's helped you. We thank the archangelics for showing up. Give yourself a pat on the back for looking after yourself and healing yourself today. And whenever you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes. Okay, I hope that was helpful. What you'll find sometimes, there's sometimes a couple of stragglers left in that heart temple. I do have ways to deal with that in the intuitive mastery school, but most of the time, this should do it for you. So if you need to redo this a few times just to make sure all those stragglers can get cleaned up, absolutely do that, because I think that's really helpful. And you should find that walking along that path to your resolution should become that much easier. It's not any harder than that, guys. It really is not a big deal. I say that with utter sincerity. Once we can identify the issue, take responsibility for it, and do a healing process like this, we have every chance of getting out of our own way and moving towards complete success. I really hope this has helped. Any comments, please place it below. If you want to subscribe and follow, please do that as well. And I will see you tomorrow for day 16.